Okay, my honors, notice there's not a whole lot left. We're putzing down the road here. So today we're just going to review radians. Then tomorrow we're going to graph in radians. I've decided not to give you any grades this week except a homework grade tonight. We'll talk about that at the end of the video. The next week we'll have a big test. Then we'll just have quizzes for the rest of the year. So it's a coming down to the end. So 3 pi over 2. Now, if we spent 3-4 weeks on this, I would expect you to know your radians. But we're not, so I would suggest changes to degrees. Pi is 180. So 180 divided by 2 is 90. Times 3 is 270. Oh, it's a multiple 90, so it's a quadrantal angle. That's where we pick a point. Wee, doink. So it's 0, -1. Sine is y over r, so it'd be -1 over 1. Hey. Cosine of pi over 6. Now notice, if we were changing it to radians, if we had degrees and you're changing it to radians, then you multiply by pi over 180. If you're going to degrees, it's 180 over pi, or just change your pi to 180 and simplify. So 180 divided by 6 is 30. Cosine of 30, that's first quadrant, so we know it's positive. Get your chart. There, you got your chart. Good. You like math. Oh, sorry. So, a cosine of 30, we all know, is square root of 3 over 2. Okay, try these 3 yourself and then turn me back on. Okay, pi is 180. 180 by 4 is 45, so it'd be 135. Now, 135 is in the second quadrant. Tangent is negative. All students take classes that help you memorize it. Or tangent is y over x. Positive over a negative is negative. And the reference angle, it's made by the terminal side and closest x is 45. And we all know tangent of 45 is 1. Pi is 180 divided by 3 is 60. So it'd be sine of -60. Negative means we're going in the other direction. Fourth quadrant, y is negative. R is always positive. So it'd be negative sine of 60. And we know by a chart, we like math. Sine of 60 is square root of 3 over 2. And last one, pi is 180 divided by 60 is 30 times 7 is 210. That's in the third quadrant. Zoop. Cosine's negative because x is negative. R is always positive. So it'd be negative cosine. And the reference angle is 30 degrees. So it'll be negative square root of 3 over 2. Use your chart. Now, in the past, I'd make you memorize the chart, and it would help you in the long run. But here's your homework on Schoology. I'll put this on Schoology in just a little bit. So there you go. Those 6 and those 4. So 10 problems. It's due by 8 o'clock tonight. And I am going to start taking points off. And a lot of points off. It's a homework assignment. So if you don't have it by 8, then you got problems. I'm tired of emailing and begging till you do your homework and do your assignment. So anyways, so no test this week. Just a homework assignment due tonight by 8 o'clock. You got till 8 o'clock tonight just to send it to me. My 8th and 7th graders, send it to me by email, and then I'm going to put it on Schoology in just a couple seconds. Danke.